Beyond the noise and the negativity, there is a Jamaica that is building, thriving, and thinking. At Let's Talk, we're capturing that spirit and exploring the issues that define our modern lives, from empowerment to finance to current affairs. It's more than a conversation. It's an investment in us. This is Let's Talk. I'm David Henry, bringing you another episode of Let's Talk. I'm happy to be here with you and to share today's story. So let's get into it. Jamaica has no shortage of amazing vendors, artisans, and small businesses who are just waiting to be discovered. We all know talented people who just need the right opportunities and a space to build their customer base. Today's guest created such a solution. A night market that blended business, experience, and culture and brought together artisans, food vendors, musicians, and more every Tuesday night for a special experience for the past 7 years. Please welcome to our show, Hyacinth McDonald, the founder and visionary behind Kingston Night Market and Decor 8 at Gallery. Hi, Hya.
Hi, David.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank
Looking
you.
very royal this evening.
Thank you very much.
Indeed, and thank you for taking the time to be here with us.
It's my
There is a
pleasure.
lot for you to share with us. You go to Cambodia in 2016, and you saw the Pub Street Night Market in Siem Reap, where everything was locally made. What was it about that experience that made you say, Jamaica needs this?
The experience in Cambodia was mind-blowing for me. It opened my eyes to the fact that when you put culture, creativity, and commerce together in one space, what happens? So it's just really amazing. You know, I saw a night market that was just so alive. Everything in that market was made in Cambodia. It was authentic. You had people, dignified people, selling their products. They were just so proud, right? And the connection with each other was, as I said before, mind-blowing.
And you decided then that
of
this
course,
is something that Jamaicans have to experience.
Oh yes, definitely, because what I saw in Jamaica before I went to Cambodia was that a lot of products were made not in Jamaica, but in other parts of the world.
You mean like China?
In China, yes, and it irked me a little bit. So when I went there and saw everything, on every tag, every label was made in Jamaica, Cambodia. I figured, no. Why are we not doing this? We have the same climate conditions as Cambodia. We have artisans, albeit there are 17 million people as opposed to our 3 point whatever, right? But the point is we have the same materials here in Jamaica and we could make the same product. So what it is, and for days I was wrestling with this thought, and by the time I got back to Jamaica, I said, yes, I know what it is. We need a platform, right, so that we can showcase and do the same, of course. Because, I mean, what else is there? We have the climate, we have the material, we have the skills, we have all these artisans. So it's just really a matter of getting to the communities, finding these people, putting them to work, and of course, me providing a space, or us, Jamaicans, finding a space to showcase the work.
How hard was that to do? Did you get any pushback? Were the artisans just ready to jump?
Well, I think I was fortunate because I knew a lot of artisans around the island. in Montego Bay, for example, I remember back in early, maybe 2012, there was a furniture factory there. They made the most exquisite plantation furniture that were used in homes in Trial and in that whole general area. And that furniture factory closed.
Okay.
I think the owner got sick, and there were a lot of these furniture makers who were just on the street selling snow cones. Some were looking and thinking of migrating. And at that particular time, I felt that, from that time, I felt that I wanted to showcase their work for them because it was so good. Plantation furniture is furniture that you use with cane,
right.
you know, and it's just so beautiful. Why would we not want to have a lot of this and export it? Why are we importing all of everything that we're importing? So it was very easy for me to find them, right?
Okay.
And say, look here, I'm ready to, I'm ready,
right.
come, let's build, yeah,
Indeed.
let's start,
Indeed.
right? So I didn't have a problem there.
All right, so you officially launched Kingston Night Market in 2018.
Yes.
But I'm sure you faced a lot of skepticism. What gave you the confidence to move forward with this anyway?
You know, truthfully, it wasn't about confidence. I think it was more conviction.
Really?
I had this vision in my head, and when I have these visions in my head, if I don't do something with them, I will probably end up somewhere else. So with that said, I really was not concerned about anybody giving me their approval or their opinion. I knew that I was on this mission, right?
And it was going to be done.
And it was going to happen one way or another.
Indeed.
And it didn't. Well, I was able to make it happen.
So she's a woman with strong convictions. Let's talk. We'll be right back.
Hi everyone, I'm Karen Fitzrichson from Fitzrichson and Associates, and you are watching Let's Talk.
Looking for reliable products from China without the stress? At Marquette Sourcing and Trading Solutions, we help businesses source quality products directly from trusted manufacturers across China. Marquette Sourcing and Trading Solutions. For more information, contact us at sales@marquettesourcingcn.com.
Your brand deserves to be seen. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Symbiotic Media, delivering ultra-sharp, crystal clear LED screens that make every image pop. Brighter visuals, seamless setup, service you can trust. From major events to intimate podcasts, big or small, we do it all. Your screen deserves to be seen. Call Symbiotic Media, 876-429-1110.
What great stories do you want to tell today? We are your storytellers. We are Digital Video Concept.
If you come to Jamaica and you want to have the best shoots ever, you have to call Digital Video Concept.
Producing extraordinary imagery with high-definition cameras on the ground and in the sky. Excellence is in our nature. Call us today for all your video storytelling need.
None of this would be possible, of course, if we didn't have our partners at Digital Video Concept.
Are you ready? We are ready. Let's go!
Welcome back to Let's Talk. She's a woman of strong conviction, and she's a visionary. In studio with me today is Lady McDonald, the CEO and visionary of Kingston Night Market. You've described the space as sacred, a place that promotes bursts of creativity and passion. How has that philosophy guided the way you run Kingston Night Market every week?
Well, first of all, it wasn't I who really had said, I was not the original sayer of the space being sacred. It was actually the Honorable Babsy Grange, Olivia Babsy Grange.
Oh, really?
Who said that, yes. When we opened Kingston Night Market, she came and she gave a speech, she endorsed us, and she said that we're all standing on sacred ground. And it did something to me. It resonated with me because I believed her. It was 8 Hillcrest Avenue is the former home of Dr. Olive Lewin, who was Jamaica's ethnomusicologist.
Right.
And before her death, she asked me to hold on to the culture because it is dying, right? And when she said this is sacred space, I thought, oh my God, this is so intentional. You know,
I can just imagine.
Yes, it was an expression. It was about an expression of people. The dignity, opportunity, that's what I saw there, creativity, right? And that has helped me to hold it together, right? Because if I'm bringing people into this sacred space, then, you know, I need to show them the way, and then it would make me a different person.
Indeed. But but that's a big mantle.
Yes,
that
it
was given onto you.
It was. And when it was given to me, I did not take it serious. I don't know what she was
really?
No, I didn't know what she was talking about. Yeah, Dr. Lewin was somebody that I've known since I was a child, but I never really saw myself into culture. I never saw myself into the music. I mean, yes, I was kind of into the music, but I didn't think that I would be able to do what she was talking about. So well, I said yes. I said yes. And the funny thing is, as time went on, it just unfolded.
Right.
And when we started Kingston Night Market that I realized, oh my God, this is what she was talking about.
Beautiful.
And that's when I got serious and realized that, listen, the space is really sacred and I have to utilize it in a way that would serve all who needed it. So,
beautiful.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, with that, you have given small businesses and vendors a space.
Yes.
You know, artisans, giving them the exposure, which is everything.
Yes.
This is what they need. What kind of impact have you seen the market have on the vendors who participate at Kingston Night Market every week?
My God, I think we have grown. We have grown, and I say we because that includes me.
Indeed.
Right? They have grown tremendously. A lot of them came, some of them came in as side hustlers, right? And the first thing I had to do was to try and undo that. Listen, you're not a hustler, right? You are an entrepreneur, right? And you are going to use your creative skills to make some money, right? You are going to use the skill to show the world what we have, right? And sometimes it's not all about money. It's not, you know, it's not about the money, but what it does for them. It gives them status. It gives them dignity.
That's right.
Yes, right. You know, a lot of
purpose,
them.
Right.
Yes, yes, and that is critical for growth because who taught them? Who helped them? I mean, they just found themselves in a situation where they have to find money to live.
But
so
you have even gone further with these vendors, because now you're not only empowering them, you're educating them as to how to manage money and all these things.
Yes,
Tell
we
us about
started
that.
Well, the first thing we had to do was we had to make them understand that you have to, if you're in business, you have to open a bank account, right? A lot of them don't believe in the bank, right? The bank is going to take their money, yada, 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 right? And then the next thing is, if you are going to be coming to Kingston Night Market, we are giving you that exposure. You're going to have to formalize your status.
Right.
So
Indeed.
I went to the registrar of companies and asked them if they could come to Kingston Night Market so that we could register people, right? Because if you leave it up to them, they won't go.
Indeed.
Right? And so they came. And when they came, those who had registered businesses, they started to complain, Hyacinth, how you could do this to us? Do what to you? Bringing in the tax people on us. I said, hold on, what are you really talking about? Well, we're going to pay up the taxes and so on. I said, and that's why they have to come. That's why they're here. So they're going to help and show you how you can pay up your back taxes, right? And this is the company taxes, of course.
Right.
That is not income tax.
Right.
So you have to explain that to them because they didn't know, they don't know and they don't understand. So they came, we had a number of people sign up, they asked all the questions, and we have somebody at the Registrar of Companies who is working with us, who is working with them.
Oh, beautiful.
They come from time to time. So, yeah, that is one way, so that we start with that. And then, of course, now, the bank and the bank account. So, a lot of them find it hard to open a bank account because, you know, the requirements sometimes to me seem ridiculous, as a matter of fact. But we're working on that. We're starting with prepaid cards, prepaid Visa cards from the bank, right? Where we will, when they sell in the market, we collect for them because most of the payments in the market are on the machine.
Right.
So we have our own machine, we collect the payments for them, and by Thursday the money is put in their account. Now they want us to give them cash. We give them cash, of course. If you don't have a bank account, you have to get the cash. But we are encouraging them, listen, get a postpaid card, and then we can put the money on the card, right? And then, of course, we've gone further now we've started some lessons in digitalization, how they can start collecting their own money, right? Because
so this is true empowerment.
Oh yes, of course. We don't have people there. It's not just about selling. It's about learning how you can empower yourself and your business.
Indeed.
So we are in the process of a digitalization program where we will show them, as I said before, how they can collect their money, how we have come up with a software that will help them track all the money they spend, right, all the money they receive, and then by the end of the month it will spit out some financials for them. So they can now further their business by having their own financials to take to the bank to get money to grow their business.
Indeed.
Yes.
Let's talk. We'll be right back. Let's talk about the other side of your work, because for many years you've been visiting the inner cities, Majestic Gardens, Stony Hill, Mountain View, and other communities.
You can imagine when I go to school and I want to have reading lessons with the kids, they're sleeping.
Tired.
Right? They're tired, they don't have any breakfast. So we had to fix that. And one of the things that I'm a firm believer, fix it with love and kindness.
Indeed. A little TLC.
And I mean, the kids respond to it, you know.
Your brand deserves to be seen. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Symbiotic Media, delivering ultra-sharp, crystal clear LED screens that make every image pop. Brighter visuals, seamless setup, service you can trust. From major events to intimate podcasts, big or small, we do it all. Your screen deserves to be seen. Call Symbiotic Media, 876-429-1110.
Are you seeking specialty dental care? Well, look up Emirates Facial and Dental Specialists, Jamaica's only all-specialty dental practice. All board-certified oral surgeons, periodontists, and endodontists, offering maxillofacial procedures such as wisdom teeth extractions, laser gum surgery, dental implants, and root canals. Dr. Williams Parkin and Beecher offers state-of-the-art specialty procedures at affordable fees. Call 876-678-6967 or 876-391-2923 to schedule an appointment today.
Looking for reliable products from China without the stress? At Marquette Sourcing and Trading Solutions, we help businesses source quality products directly from trusted manufacturers across China. Marquette Sourcing and Trading Solutions. For more information, contact us at sales@marquettesourcingcn.com.
Great stories do you want to tell today? We are your storytellers. We are Digital Video Concept.
If you come to Jamaica and you want to have the best shoots ever, you have to call Digital Video Concept.
Producing extraordinary imagery with high-definition cameras on the ground and in the sky. Excellence is in our nature. Call us today for all your video storytelling need.
None of this would be possible, of course, if we didn't have our partners at Digital Video Concept.
Are you ready? We are ready. Let's go!
Welcome back to Let's Talk. About the story
oh, yes.
of a movie that you'd watched. Please, tell us about that.
Yes, that movie is so critical to family and me. Back in the 70s, there was a movie called Mahogany, and Diana Ross starred in the movie.
Okay.
It was, I think, it's so long ago. It was a story about a girl who wanted to become a designer. And she just saw herself as this great big designer, and she worked on it. But while she was working on that, she was losing her boyfriend because she wasn't giving him any attention. Her family, everybody around her just was no longer important. Mm-hmm. Anyway, she reaches Rome. She has now become this great big designer, and she's looked upon, and she becomes this very important person. But in all of that, she was empty. She felt empty.
And reaching the top.
Yes, she's at the top. And it is there, she said, she's going back to Chicago to her boyfriend. So she jumps on a plane and she goes back. And I remember it ended with something, with her saying something like, what's the point of being successful and having no one to share it with? Yes. So I have always remembered that.
You had to manage several challenges, you know, financial investments, safety perceptions about Kingston at night. And of course, you went through the COVID-19 period, which shut the market down. How did you navigate these obstacles?
Well, the COVID shutdown was a big blow. That one was especially difficult.
And that is the only time that Kingston night market has been closed in 7 years, correct?
It was closed for most of the times, but I had to find times when we could squeeze in a market because the artisans and the vendors were reeling. Remember, they didn't have any source of income. Right? What they do is how they make money. And remember, Kingston Night Market has become a storefront for many. So it was this constant worry about how they were going to survive, how they're going to survive with their families. So any time at all I could find, I would slip in a market. But at the same time, it gave me time to look at our foundation, look and see ways of how we could make it better and stronger when it came back. And 2 years seemed like forever, right?
I'm sure.
Yeah, but I suppose in everything you're going to have challenges, and the important thing is about holding on to the vision. Just keep seeing the vision, and you will find a way around it. And of course, we came out of COVID, and we restarted, which was a little difficult, but we are back on our feet again.
Back on our feet again.
Yeah.
And it's been, what, 5 years, and it's just moving from
Well, it's
strength
not
to strength.
20. Well, it's not. We started back in 22.
Okay.
Right? And even when we started back, a lot of patrons were afraid to come out. But when by 23, I think everybody was suffering from cabin fever, so they just came
wanted
out,
to
and
come
they were
around.
just so happy to see us, and we were just so happy to see them also. And I make a big thing about them. You know, we make a big thing about our artisans and our vendors, but I do make a big thing about those who come and support us. We have some who come every week, right? Like yourself.
Indeed, as guilty as charged.
And of course we have, and what is so wonderful now is they're seeing it as their own. Those who come on a regular basis, you know, they see this as part of their, you know, it belongs to them.
What is it that you need to carry this platform or to strengthen this platform even more?
A whole lot of money, brother. There is just so much for us to do, but we lack finances, because whatever money we make at the market really just passes through the market. We do have big expenses, right? But we want, I mean, I see a market where we are global.
Indeed.
Right? We're global culturally, right?
But you have done live streaming of the events. And,
yes, but we would like to do that on a permanent basis. So we are out there. People would be sitting in their living rooms in England and are able
Carrying
to
global,
yes, people would be able to see something at the market and buy it right then and there, right? That takes money, right? Because you have you have the screens to buy, you have gentlemen like yourself to come and film it, right? It's a whole lot.
It's a whole lot,
right?
indeed.
And we're not generating that amount to do all that is in my mind. So we're going to just start begging money soon, very soon.
So what's corporate Jamaica saying?
Well, truthfully, I did not want to approach corporate Jamaica until I had something tangible to show them, you know. Before, I didn't know what kind of numbers we had. I didn't know how many people were passing through the market on a nightly basis. We were just acting on supposition. Now we have information. We know how many we know that 8 to 1,200 people pass through the market on a nightly basis. We know that X amount of money goes into the economy on a nightly basis. We have more information now, so we have more details. So we can now go to corporate Jamaica and say, listen, this is what is happening. This is what we need to keep this going, right? This is how it will help build the economy, and we need A, B, C, Y, X, Y, Z from you. But before I couldn't, I mean, go to them and tell them what? That we have a night market and we're begging you some money.
Well,
no.
The time is now right.
I think the time is now.
Beautiful.
No, because we have the data that they will require. Yeah.
Well, corporate Jamaica, Kingston Night Market needs your assistance.
Yes.
To grow even further. Lady Mac, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, David.
And
thank
sharing.
you so much for sharing.
You know, we could
your
go
program
on and on.
And have me here, yes.
If you haven't been to Kingston Night Market yet, it happens every Tuesday from 5 to 11 p.m. at 8 Hillcrest Avenue in Kingston. Go support local artisans. Enjoy some great food and music and experience authentic Jamaican culture in a sacred space. As usual, a huge thank you to our sponsors who continue to make this show possible: Digital Video Concept and Pro Audio Visual Systems, as well as Lloyd's Decor. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. You can also tune in on LCBN TV UK. Until next time, stay inspired, stay purposeful, and let's keep talking. I am David Henry. Shalom. Let's talk. Your story, our platform.